Okay, so next thing you need to do is you need to remove the columns that pretty much have nothing in them, either nothing or very, very little, right? So let's take, for example, our data set here. You'll notice that everything from top turbidity all the way over to bottom turbidity, YSI, there's essentially little to no data. Not enough to make any sort of analyses and whatnot. So what you do is you either tap or select column I, then press shift and hold, go to the end, tap column R, and then you right click and then delete columns I through R. Done. Now notice, like once again, how your sheet has been arranged. Your sheet right now is arranged by sample location, and within each sample location, it is arranged by date, right? So you'll notice for E1, it starts from 1930 and goes all the way up to, let's see, this might take a little bit, but you notice that it's going up in date, right? And the same holds true for any of the other sites. Now, if you don't, you can leave it this way, but you don't have to leave it this way, right? So let's say, for example, you just want to include only certain dates, right? You want to include a range from, let's say, 1990 to the latest date that we have on our water quality data sheet. The first thing you need to do is you need to arrange your entire sheet by your date. The simplest way to do this is by using this button here. This section here, it's not obvious, but if you select it, it will highlight your entire sheet. Then you go to Data, and what you'll need to do is go to Sort Range. Just a couple of notes. You'll notice here, sort sheet by column A to Z, sort range by column A to Z. So you can sort your sheet using this sometimes. It just depends on what you want to have sorted. The problem with selecting this is that this would arrange your entire sheet, including your header, your first row, your header row, right? Same holds true for sort range. So the thing you need to go to, sort range here, you want to select that your data has a header row, so that will leave out row 1. And then you go here, sort by whatever you want. So in this case for us, it's sample date. You want it to go A through Z. Even though you actually have numbers, it is smart enough to know that, oh, you're also talking about, even though it goes by letters, it's smart enough to know you also are going to go by numbers. So it's sort by A to Z, so that will be from smallest to biggest. And then you just select sort, and it will literally sort your entire sheet. And we are almost done. You'll notice it, great. And it is done. Your entire sheet has now been sorted. You can tell because now each of your sites are all mixed up. And all of these dates are going in ascending order. Now the next thing is you need to start removing some of this data. Like I said, let's say you want to start from 1990 on up. So let's start with row 2. So you select that, you go to 2, you tap it, it selects the entire row. Then the next thing is to scroll down until you see the date that you want to begin with. Great. And so remember, press down shift and hold it down, then tap the row. Then from there, right click, delete rows 2 through 7,134. Deleted. Fantastic. And so now your data begins from 1990 goes down, just want to make sure, goes all the way down to 2019. And we'll stop here.